Hello, trading is closed on October 26, 2021. Disclaimer time. It's my trading plan for tomorrow, October 27th. Please remember I can be completely wrong. Any trade you make should be at your own risk. Call for today was a pattern with the early high, which is this. Tomorrow should have the early low. We said that unless we gapped and promptly took out yesterday's highs, we should see lower prices, but we also said gapping up was very likely. Here's what we said. I said possible, I guess, not likely. During the day, MEJT said this drop was false, wouldn't stick. Said this rally was false, wouldn't stick. It's already retraced. This is day 9 of a to mark setup on the daily chart. We don't have to stop here, but we do stop there a high percentage of the time. Gap up, higher high, close under all the highs, even under the early low. It's a negative setup, so either you gap and take out the high promptly, or we see lower prices, even if we don't close lower. This target has a preferred time frame ending early tomorrow, 45:51:26. Because of the gap up, it's less likely to print in its preferred time frame, but this is a negative pattern. We don't take this out, so I'm not crossing it off the list. If we start out low, I don't think it's out of reach. Tomorrow's pattern has the early low. We could still gap up. Typically, it's a rally day, high in the final hour. But if it's weak, we tend to see more weakness. Still have this 45:51:26 target. It's a chance it prints. We gapped up, hit a higher high, closed under the midday highs, even under the early low. It's negative. Unless we gap and promptly overtake today's high, we see lower prices, even if we don't close lower. Resistance from the square of 9 at today's high, square root of 2009 low and today's high line up. These are both rounded off. They're actually quite close. I wrote a few friends about this, and then shortly after I did, someone else put down that last year's low aligns as well. So it shows you no matter how smart you think you are, you'll always find somebody smarter. Somebody will find something that you didn't see. Anyway, this alignment isn't enough to say that we've topped out. Gone through plenty of numbers with square roots lining up like this since the low from 2009. However, it is resistance and might be enough to have the rally stall for a few days. If this high hold, we look for lower prices, even if we don't close lower. I think this is negative enough to make it at least possible, but certainly not required, that we drop for a day or two, but I don't think the high of the rally's in yet. Tomorrow has the early low, and that's today's call.